Hello children, most welcome in today's English class. In the last class, already I introduced you with a newly included topic in English writing portion, that is analytical paragraph. I already explained the definition, the format with an example. Hopefully you understood it. But still, you must have some doubts because you have not done practice till date. No problem, students. We are here to clear your doubts, to make you perfect, and with practice, definitely you will be perfect. In the last class, I told you analytical paragraph means you will get a visual stimulus in the form of bar graph, line graph, chart, map, table or picture. And what you are supposed to do, you have to see that data given in that visual stimulus, and then you have to analyze the data given. After analyzing, you have to make comparisons if it is there. If there is no comparisons, you have to write it in two paragraphs. You have to summarize it, and then you have to write the paragraph and the specific format you have to follow for it. What will be the format? I told you on the top of the page, when you write the paragraph on the top, you are supposed to write the title or heading in short. You are not supposed to write a lengthy sentence as heading or title. You have to write a short heading or title in 4 to 5, 6 words, not more, and then you have to write the introduction. As I told you that introduction, you will get the cue about the introduction from the question itself. Introduction should be very short, in 1 to 2 sentences. Then body, you have to write content, that will be in 2 paragraphs. If comparison is there, you have to write in 2 paragraphs. If comparison is not there, only facts are there, then also you have to write it in 2 paragraphs. Content will be a bit lengthier than the introduction and the conclusion. After writing body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, you have to write the conclusion. In conclusion, you have to summarize, you have to write 1 or 2 valuable points, you have to write in conclusion. That day in the last class, I told you that you don't have to utilize your own idea in that facts. Whatever facts will be given in the bar graph, line graph, chart, paper, picture, table, that you have to write, but you don't have to write of your own idea, don't have to write of your own. Whatever facts will be given, whatever data will be given, you have to write, taking those data, you have to make the paragraphs. Last thing is that you don't have to write in first person, you have to write in third person. You don't have to write that by this paragraph, by these facts I understand so and so. No, you don't have to write this way. So, and the word limit 100 to 120 words. So students, do practice because it is a newly added topic and you have not done this writing portion in 9th class or in the junior classes. So do practice and it will not be at all a problem for you. Today I am giving you one more example. Try to understand. See student, in the graph below, this is the question. The graph below shows exports and imports of a country during the last 3 years. Using the information, write an analytical paragraph. As I explained, you may get any visual stimulus and such questions you will get. You may get comparison, you may get to summarize and write the paragraph. You are supposed to be very careful about the grammatical errors, about the consistency, about the expression, because you will not get marks only for one thing. complete thorough, for thorough writing you will get marks, like for format you will get marks, for writing the introduction you will get marks, for grammatical error you may lose marks, if you don't follow the proper format you may lose the marks. So you are supposed to be very particular in writing this analytical paragraph. Such question you will get either by any of the visual stimulus. Now what is this graph is showing? It is showing the import and export of a country of 3 years data it is given. We can see here, M here refers to $1 million. These are the $1 million, $20 million, 40, 60, 80, 100. This shows the $1 million, and here year given 2006, 2007 and 2008. See here two different types of tables are given. This shows here, this shows export and this line one is shows import. So when we get such question, how to write this analytical paragraph? It's very easy, students. As I told, first of all, what you are supposed to do, you have to read the question, try to understand what the question is asking for. In an easy way, you understand that the question is asking to which is showing export and import of a country during the last 3 years, and you have to write an analytical paragraph expressing, summarizing the exports and imports of a country during 3 years. I think after reading the question you can understand. What we are supposed to do, first of all we will write the heading. Heading you can write imports and exports of a country. In an easy way you can write, it's not difficult because we know what is the question about, and whatever the question is about, that will be the heading. Imports and exports of a country. Then next point, after heading we have to write introduction. What you will write? Introduction. So what you will write in introduction? The graph shows exports and imports of a country during the last 3 years, that is in the year 2006, 2007 and 2008. In a very simple way, as I told that introduction, most probably always you will get a cue from the paragraph, from the question itself. So introduction, in an easy way you can write that the graph shows exports and imports of a country during the last 3 years, that is 2006, 2007 and 2008. Over, introduction completed. Then after that we have to write body. As I told you, you have to write body in 2 paragraphs, body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. You are not supposed to mention body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2. You don't have to mention, you just have to write in 2 paragraphs. Introduction also, this word you don't have to write, only you have to write the first paragraph. It will be clear to the examiner that it is the introduction. So in the first paragraph, what we are supposed to write? That this shows the import and export. This is import, this is export. If export is more, if we export more goods to the other countries, definitely we get more profit. If we import more, it is loss. It is a common understanding. So in body paragraph, I have written here for you. First paragraph you can write, in this respect, the economy of the country can be said to have been healthy in 2006. As I told that if the export is more, then profit is more. You can see export is more in 2006 as compared to 2007 and 2008. And so an import is less in 2006 as compared to 2007 and 2008. So if export is more, profit is more, import is more, loss is there. So in this respect, the economy of the country can be said to have been healthy in 2006, when the country exported more goods. You can see export is more here. It is $80 million export, and earned more foreign exchange than it spent on the import. It imported less and exported more. So as it exported more, obviously it earned more foreign exchange as compared to its money spent on import. Hopefully it's clear to you. After writing this in body paragraph 1, you will move to the second paragraph, because now in second paragraph there is a complete reverse. Now it is export is less and import is more. So there is a reverse. Now you can change the paragraph, and in the second paragraph you will mention during 2007 and 2008. You can see export is less, import is more. Export is very less, import is more. So during 2007 and 2008, the country's economy has suffered a major setback, and the condition was worst in 2008 when the country exported only $40 million and in a loss because it imported $80 million. So the import was more, so it is in loss, and export was very, very less. So in 2008, the economic condition of the country was worst. So students, in this way, in body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2, taking the facts given in the data, you can write very clearly. You don't have to write anything from outside. Taking the facts from the given data, you have to write. Coming to the conclusion, in the last what we will write? We have to write conclusion. As I told you, overall, you can write, overall the country had to do some improvement to make a balance between import and export. Otherwise, the country will be on the brink of bankruptcy, because if the country does not make any improvement, if it does not make a balance between its import and export, then it will suffer a lot. Economical loss will be there, and it may be on the brink of bankruptcy. That will be the conclusion. In one sentence, as I told, that conclusion can be completed. It can be written by writing 1 or 2 valuable points, and the analytical paragraph will be over. Hopefully students, you understood this example. Try to write it in your fair notebook in a fair way. Put efforts to write in a proper way, and I am giving you an assignment. You do that assignment also. Very soon we shall be meeting face to face. We will sit in the class, and whenever it will be possible, definitely I will clear your doubts in a better way. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Thank you.